guys, so today I'm going to be showing you some DIY cat Halloween costumes. Yeah, I know usually people show DIY Halloween costumes for themselves, but I don't really dress up anymore, but I thought it would be a cool idea to show some DIY Halloween costumes for my cat. And I just want to say that this would probably work out better if you had like an older cat that was like more relaxed and would just let you put on the costumes. But I have a kitten now and she's really feisty. But yeah, the costumes still turned out really cool, but it was really hard trying to get the costumes on her because she was going crazy, like spinning around. But anyways, I hope you still enjoyed the video and learned how to make the costumes, and you could make these costumes for a dog or a cat. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and let's get right into it. For the pineapple costume, you will need wire, some yellow and green felt, a Sharpie, scissors, and glue gun. So I first just started by cutting out all the leaves, and I kind of alternated the colors between like light green and dark green. Next, I just hot glue gunned a wire in between the two sides, just so that the leaf was more bendable so that I could make the crown. I just hot glue gunned all the leaves together and rolled it up to make a little crown, and that is pretty much it. It's really easy to make. So for the next part, I used yellow felt, but you can use a yellow baby onesie, but my cat was too small, so I ended up just using felt. So next, I just started by cutting out a little yellow strip for the crown, and I also cut out a big circle for the pineapple. I also just cut out another little strip, and I hot glue gunned both of the two strips to the back of the pineapple. And I forgot to mention, you will need some Velcro so that you can attach it to her stomach. And then I just took a Sharpie and started by drawing some crisscrosses on it. Then I just took some more Velcro and attached it to the little strips and connected it to the crown. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It turned out pretty cute. So for this costume, you will need some ribbon, scissors, glue, note cards, and I actually just typed up my own little poem, what I wanted it to say inside, and I just took some computer paper and glued it to the note card, and I just glued the whole poem on there as well. And I actually printed out a TAY symbol, but somehow it got all faded, so I ended up using red construction paper, and I just cut out the TY, and I pretty much just glued all of it together. Next, you just want to attach a ribbon through it and tie it onto your pet, and that's pretty much it. I think this one turned out super cute, and yeah, I just love it. for the next costume, you will need a scrunchie, scissors, ribbon, some gray and black felt, a styrofoam triangle, some tulle, and a hot glue gun. So I originally was tying white tulle to it, but it didn't really look like a witch. So I started just tying the dark purple tulle to it, and you're basically just cutting out strips and tying knots, and yeah, it's really easy. So then I just took the styrofoam triangle and I cut it down so that it's smaller because her head is so tiny. And I took the black felt and just hot glue gunned it onto it. Next, I just cut out a circle around it for the base of the witch hat. Then I just cut out a tiny little gray square, and I also cut the inside of it out for the little buckle part. And then I just hot glue gunned all of those pieces on, and I also added ribbon to the rim of it too. Lastly, I just added some ribbon to attach it to her head, even though she did not really like wearing the hat, but oh well. I really like how this costume turned out, especially the little skirt that I made her. I think it's so cute. So to make the bat wings, you will need a hot glue gun, some black felt, some scissors, and I made my own stencil out of cardboard. So yeah, and I ended up cutting out 4 pieces of black felt, and this was actually a different version of felt. It was like hard. I just hot glue gunned that to the cardboard.
This night you're gonna find that people live in graves, we're living dead.
And if you have a harness for your cat, you don't really need to do this step, but I didn't have a harness, so it was really kind of hard to figure out how to attach the wings to her body. So I cut out 2 strips of the hard felt, and I just used the soft felt for the circle oval thing, and I hot glue gunned the strips to it, and I attached some Velcro to it so that it would stay on her. And then I decided to take some wire, and yeah, I don't really know how to explain this, but you can just kind of watch. I cut a hole through the bat wings, and then I cut 2 holes through the side of the felt, and then I just tied it around so that it would stay, and I ended up covering up the wire part so that it wouldn't poke her stomach. I just covered it up with some felt, and yeah, it ended up working, so whatever. This one, she did not like me putting on her. It was like a real challenge to get on her. So it would work out better if you had a harness, I think. But it still turned out pretty cool. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!